Hello, my name is Andre Alvin Moore, Master Numerologist, and today's subject matter is on praise. The word praise has 6 letters. The number 6 is associated with love. Love is a very strong affection or liking for someone or something. When you're in love, you praise naturally. When you admire, you praise, you uplift, and you glorify the person or the thing that you love. It is easy to offer praise when you show affection or have affection for someone or something. When love is in your heart, you do feel invincible. Now, the first letter of praise, P, is the 16th letter of our alphabet and is ruled by the number 7, the number of higher spiritual vision. And the uppercase P stands tall and majestic. Now, the second letter R is the 18th letter of our alphabet and is ruled by the number 9, the number of compassion, humility, and unselfishness. The third letter A is ruled by the number 1, the number of self-assurance. Now, the fourth letter I is the 9th letter of our alphabet and is ruled by the number 9. Now, upon close observation, you will notice that this is the second time that the number 9 has appeared in the word praise, which means that it is important for you to have a deeper understanding of the vibration that's on the 9th level, the vibration of humanity, the world, a unification, a totality. It is important in order for us to come together in a unity that instead of hating on each other, we ought to be praising one another. Everyone is a spirit. Everyone is part of God. He who have not sinned cast the first stone. Everyone is struggling. Everyone is striving to become more of who they are. And if we would take the time out to lift people up, to praise people, to encourage people, then collectively, as a world, we'll be able to raise our collective consciousness and we'll be able to move away from war and fighting and killing and stealing. So praise is a very important vibration. And it's something that can enrich your life by just praising someone. You don't even have to love a person to praise a person. You can just easily lift a person up by saying, "Good morning. How are you? I like that dress. I like that hat. I like the way your voice sounds." Something that's positive. Something that's going to instill into another individual good feelings. Okay. So the number 9, this is telling us 2 things because there's 2 of them. And so therefore, the reading must incorporate the number 2 as well. First, we must think of others and lend a helping hand. The number 2 thinks about other people and extends friendship. And that we must also recognize that we are one family, which will be the number 9. So many times we only think about ourselves individually, not recognizing that we are part of the collective body. For an example, if you was blessed to go aboard a rocket ship and have an opportunity to orbit around Mother Earth, you will observe that there's only one Earth, just one Earth. And so therefore, everyone that's on that Earth is unified because we all are on this planet. Now, Within that oneness, there is diversity. There's no doubt about that. But we should never lose sight of the fact that we are one. Okay? Let's move on. The fifth letter is the 19th letter of our alphabet and is ruled by the number 1. Once again, we notice that a number repeats itself in the word praise. These double ones, when added together, reveals the number 2, the number of cooperation. We must rise above our own selfishness, number 1, and to look out and help each other, which is number 2. When we only focus in ourselves, I got mine, you got to get yours. I've heard that so many times in my life. But once upon a time in my life, I heard someone say a little bit different, and it really left an impression upon me. One of my teachers told me, I got mine, and I'm going to help you get yours. That was a profound statement for a freshman in college. When I was in college, that was a very profound statement. Because all my life, I've only heard just the opposite. I got mine, you get yours. Forget about you. I made it, so you do the same. But this professor was saying, look, yeah, I achieved greatness in my life, but now I'm willing to help you to achieve greatness. I got mine, and I'm going to help you get yours. That was very powerful, very impressionable, and I've always embraced those words, and I've always tried to help other people. Now, the fifth letter, E, is our fifth letter of our alphabet, and is ruled by the number 5, which is the number of freedom. Now, when you add all the numbers together, 7 plus 9 plus 1 plus 9 plus 1 plus 5, you arrive at the compound number of 32 reduced down to the number 5. But the 32 has two sub-elements, the 3 and the 2. And for those that's been listening and can catch it, you see that 2 is repeating once again. Cooperation, helping each other is vital and it's very important, and it's something that God really, really is expecting out of his children, to recognize that you're not in this world alone and that we need each other and we need to help one another. If you are strong, then you help those that are weak. So the the first sub element is the number 3, and it denotes that praise is an act done through voice primarily or through the avenue of the written word, because the 3 rules communication. So don't go through your day without finding an opportunity to lift someone up, to help somebody. It's so easy. That's called enrichment. When you give freely of yourself to aid another individual, that's enrichment. If you're in the grocery store and you're standing in line, it wouldn't hurt to say hello to the person in front of you or turn around and say hello to the person behind you. If you see someone that's in need, do you need help carrying those bags? But we living in fear. That was my previous subject matter. Because of fear, we don't want to impose, or we're afraid to impose, or the person that we speak to may be fearful of us because we have become so disconnected. We have become so disunified that we are literally afraid that you're going to bring me harm. And so we shy away. We cast our eyes downward. We don't look a man in his eyes, for fearful that we may insult that man. So anyhow, the number 3 rules communication. And praising is a form of, when you praise, you're communicating. You're lifting someone up. Okay? So the 3 rules communication. Now, the second sub-element of 2, once again, places strong emphasis that the individual, that would be the 1, must take it upon himself to recognize good and to offer praise when it is due. So, to recognize good, right? Well, what is good? Understand? Quickly, someone Jesus was walking, and someone touched his robe or something, and he turned around and said, who touched my robe? And the person said that you are good, and Jesus said, no, only the Father is good. Now, that's a very powerful statement. If the Father is good, and we are the children of the Father, then we are good as well. So just by recognizing that we are the children of God, that should qualify someone or something as good, and you should give praise. Okay? When praise is offered genuinely, you allow love to flow unhindered, which is truly what freedom is all about. The number 5, because 3 plus 2 is 5, and 5 rules freedom. So genuinely, when you're sincere about offering your praise. So that is my interpretation of praise through the analysis of the word, through numerology, because every letter vibrates to a number. So you guys tell me how do you interpret praise, and leave your comments down below, and I'll hit you back at my earliest convenience. Okay, that's the end of this particular video, and what I would like for everyone to do is cast your eyes into the heavens and come and know and understand that you are a heavenly body. The earth sits in the heavens. If you would go to an observatory and take a look through a telescope, you will see the heavens. The earth is a heavenly body. So automatically, you are a heavenly being. You are in the heavens. Try to remind yourself of that you're not an outcast, that you're part of all of this wonderment. You are a wonderment. So, till the next video, peace.